Hello friends, in this video we are going to study about biological status of viruses. A particular group of organisms which are actually not considered as a living or non-living, these are known as viruses. A group of virus is not included in five kingdom classification as proposed by R.H. Whittaker. Now let us see what are viruses. Viruses are acellular organisms. Viruses are obligate parasites. They cannot survive independently. They can be survive in the presence of host only. That's why they are called as obligate parasites. Viruses are simply called as nucleoproteins. They possess nucleic acid at the center and surrounded by protein coat. The central nucleic acid is called as core. Surrounding protein coat is called as capsid. In simple, virus particles are called as virion. They have no cellular organization. Viruses have no organized cell structure, nucleus, cell organelles. They typically possess single-stranded or double-stranded DNA or RNA as the genetic material. They utilize the ribosomes of the host cell for protein synthesis during their replication. So while replication they need food. Hence the host cell ribosomes are used by the virus for protein synthesis. And hence cannot replicate outside the host cell. They have no enzyme system for energy metabolism. Viruses utilize cellular enzymes for the synthesis of DNA and mRNA. So these are the important characteristic features of viruses. So viruses are acellular organisms, obligate parasites. Simply they are called as nucleoproteins, and virus particles are called as virions. They have no cellular organization. So they utilize the ribosomes for the synthesis of proteins during their replication in the host cell. They have no enzyme system for energy metabolism. They utilize cellular enzymes for the synthesis of DNA and mRNA. Now let us see about what are the features of living organisms in viruses and what are the features of living objects in viruses. So viruses show characteristics of living organisms on one hand and non-living characteristic features on the other hand. So now let us see about the characteristic features of living organisms in viruses. So first one is they are obligate parasites. They cannot survive independently. They can be survive in the presence of living host cell only. They can multiply in a living host cell. Example plants, animals and bacteria. They contain single-stranded or double-stranded DNA or RNA as the genetic material. They contain either DNA or RNA as a genetic material. They do not possess both DNA and RNA. They exhibit variations due to mutations. All of you know about the mutations. Mutations are sudden changes in DNA sequence. Mutations are sudden changes in the DNA sequence caused by different environmental factors and mutagens like UV radiation, chemicals, infectious agents, etc. They show irritability and respond to environmental conditions such as heat, UV rays, alcohol, and humidity. So, because of these characters, so viruses showing living characteristic features. So, they possess nucleic acid, protein, and multiply only within a living cell. They are obligate parasites, exhibit variation due to mutations, and they show irritation and respond to environmental conditions such as UV rays, alcohol, heat, and humidity. Now, let us see about the features of non-living objects. They have no cell structure. Viruses have no well-defined cell structure. Absence of cell wall, nucleus, and cell organelles. Next, they do not show cellular metabolism. They have no independent metabolism and cannot reproduce outside. They do not show cellular metabolism. They remain as inert particles outside the host. So, virus is metabolically inert, which means they cannot move and cannot reproduce or replicate themselves. So, they remain as inert particles outside the host. So, inert means lacking power to move and reproduce or replicate. The viruses can be precipitated just like the chemical substances. The viruses can be precipitated just like the chemical substances. So, these are the living, non-living characteristic features of virus. They have no cell structure, cell wall, nucleus, and cell organelles. They do not show cellular metabolism. They remain as inert particles outside the host. So, they can be precipitated just like the chemical substances. So, these are the living characteristic features and features of non-living objects observed in virus. Some virologists are stated that the viruses form a bridge between living and non-living organisms, that is, they are transitional forms between living and non-living things. So, it is a bacteriophage, bridge or link between non-living objects and living organisms. So, hence the viruses are placed under a separate group called acellular organisms. So, that's about biological position of virus. It shows characteristic features of living organisms and characteristic features of non-living objects. So, finally, the viruses are placed in a separate group called acellular organisms. So, thank you very much for watching the video. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you.